Oh, we're rolling now?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Spectre Studios. We got another bat rep going on. I'm Spectre Senence. Spectre Ames is back.
Hey.
And this time we're going to throw down for a game of 40k.
Yes.
And it's it's a little daunting for me because I'm playing the Tyranids, the new Codex Tyranids, because that's pretty much what I'm known for. And Spectre Ames is known for the Eldar. So he got a really good codex. Yeah, you really got a good codex. I think I got a good. I mean, my codex is good. It's fun.
Definitely.
It's definitely fun. I mean, you got the tournament cheese stuff. So
yeah, but at the same time, I mean, if you're not going to go with the tournament cheese, they're still a regular. They're an army, unless you're building it to be high competitive.
Right.
They're just another army.
And on that note, I didn't even build a list to kind of work together. I built stuff. I put a lot of stuff that I didn't get the chance in the last bat rep. So if you've kind of been following along this channel, I've got models in there, and I'll go over it when I deploy. And the reasoning is because I just kind of want to see some of the stuff of what they do. I get a better sense. It's like the hive mind, you know. I'm going to learn upon the failures and successes of my units. So as soon as whatever happens to them, I can take it back to the hive mind and then process it and then work some stuff together. So we'll see some of that. I did do a little bone move. There's only one thing on my list I kind of boned in on because I was like, oh, you're playing Eldar. I'm bringing Death Leaper. So I'm messing with your psychic. I was like, oh, if you're gonna have to deal with psychic stuff and your level power, I'm at least gonna make it difficult for you, and we'll see how that works. You could get really hot.
Yeah, it could be.
Like your A-wing.
Well, I mean, it's kind of funny when we get to the army list. We'll see just how many psychers I really have.
Right. And we'll see exactly. Like I said, don't get to us. Me and Carl are just here to throw down and have a little fun with our armies here. We didn't build a list to take to tournaments, so don't. You might want to see how some models work, but I wouldn't look at tournament builds. This is 1,500 points. We're doing the Hive Mind's Will. Not the Emperor's. we don't.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do the Emperor's Will. We got two Xenos armies.
Right. So
it doesn't work that way.
We're gonna call it the Hive Mind's Will, and it's mostly to figure out what's going on with my units. We already pretty well know the Eldar stuff is pretty darn cool, and we have Dawn of War, so pretty basic with that. So we'll have our objective set up. We'll go through the armies, and we'll let you know exactly what we thought and what we're thinking about when we brought these forces. All right. So this is pretty much our little table right here, big industrial thing. One objective is there, the other objective is in there. So starting in the back, Carl, what do we got here for Eldar?
We have Wave Serpent, kind of the standard build out. Twin-link scatter lasers, shuriken cannon, and there are 7 Dire Avengers inside.
All right.
Then we have a stock Wraith Knight, no upgrades, basic.
Yep.
In here we have a squad of 6 Wraith Guard with the Wraith Cannons.
Okay.
Inside the standard Wave Serpent. We have a squad of 6 Jet Bikes with 2 Shuriken Cannons, led by a Warlock.
Okay.
Then we have the next squad is another squad of Wraith Guard. It is led by 5 Wraith Guard with a Spirit Seer.
All right.
And they also have the standard Wave Serpent.
Okay.
And lastly, I have my Crimson Hunter Exarch.
All right. Oh, the Crimson Hunter Exarch one. All right.
Yep.
So cool. All right, what do we got here? We got 30 Termagants, which makes that Tavaragon, my Spider Tavaragon, a troop. We have the Swarm Lord. I want to try that out. Gave her 2 bodyguards, so the Queen of Blades is here again. Got 2 Venom Thorpes behind that to give myself some Shrouded. 3 Zoanthropes. And we have the Hive Crone. So this is my new bad boy bringing in. I'm also going to, just before we start, I'm going to add in my Infiltrators, which is Death Leaper, and 3 Lictors. So this is not an ideal army. You'll notice I have no heavy support. That was pretty much just kind of like I was throwing points going through the list. And I want to try a lot of things that I needed. I haven't really had a chance to play before, which is basically the Hive Crone, the Swarm Lord, and see how that kind of works out. And Death Leaper I threw in just to mess with Carl. So we'll see what things set up there. And I'm going to go over movement. And then we'll kind of really get into the rolling, so you can kind of see the battle, how the battle is playing from there. All right. Alright, this is still pre-turn here. The lictors have kind of gone there. I'm really assuming that I get turn 1. Death Leaper is going to hide out back here. This is my kind of converted Death Leaper. Really, his job is to mess with the Spirit Seer, so I really don't care what he does overall. And maybe he'll go after something if he doesn't take off. I was kind of thinking about these guys, but I really expect Carl to take off on him. I don't really know if they're going to do anything much, or maybe they'll flank pressure. But
we'll see.
The Die Avengers. Alright, so I'm going to roll a die, and this is D3. This messes with the Spirit Seer's leadership. Leadership is what for him is 10?
9.
9. So here it goes. So now he is leadership 7 until he kills Death Leaper.
Okay.
Alright. And then we're going to see if Spectre Ames seizes the initiative.
Nope.
No! Eldar first turn, so I'll get the movement out of the way.
Okay.
Okay, so the Tyranids have made their move. Already it's been a while since I played this game, so I put Death Leaper, who's not Synapse, out of instinctive behavior, as well as the Hive Crone. But thankfully they're leadership 10 and they passed, so they're fine. They just went off and did their merry stuff. Everybody else is in Synapse, so they're fine. The lictors have come out. Everyone's just basically did their shuffle forward. Real big surprise with Tyranid tactics. Shocking. And the Taveragon gave Feel No Pain to the Queen of Blades, and the Queen of Blades gave Onslaught to the lictors. So they're going to run. They have a chance to shoot on their run. Oh, 4. I think they need to take a gamble. So we're going to go a little farther. 5. So they're going to run into the terrain. See if I can get this get thing going in here pretty quick. So just enough to get in here, or one model. And then we're going to see where the lictor's flesh hooks go. I don't think it's very far. Alright, and they have 6-inch flesh hooks, which is short. So, no big deal. Everything else is short. Zone throats were just short. I rolled that, check that out. They're also going to run 6 inches, and I'll move them forward as we get into Spectre Ames's. Where Drool Cannon's going to go over there too, so let's get these guys somewhat started so I won't forget. And the Drool Cannon's a flame template. It's going to go over the side of the whatever that is, Wave Serpent. And that's
do they have the torrent?
No.
Okay.
But it's from his base, anywhere on his base. It's strength 6, their side is 12?
12, yeah.
So I need a 6 to glance it. And I fail. So, he didn't do any of that. Stinger Salvo, can't hurt it. That's pretty much all he could really do at it. He's pretty happy over there. And that's pretty much all my stuff. So that's pretty much the first turn for Tyranids, which is always movement. The Skitter of Bugs. Are you afraid?
Not yet.
I'm not really afraid either. Alright.
Okay.
So, what do you got going on? We got the Wave Serpent over here?
Wave Serpent with the Serpent Seer.
Alright.
The Spirit Seer. Slid over here is going to
Flank and
start
left.
shooting that. Jet Bikes in the other Wave Serpent squad and the Wraith Knight have also shifted around the other side of the forest there.
And these guys are taking
Over here,
them on,
the Dire Avengers have dismounted, and the Wave Serpent is turning to face the Crone.
No, that's
So let's see if we can do something about that.
Alright, we're going to start over there first?
Sure.
Alright, what do we got here?
First thing we have, we're going to have 4 twin link scatter laser shots firing at the Crone. There's one hit. They are twin linked, and since the scatter lasers did hit,
Okay. One hit.
the other shots are all going to be twin linked. There will be 3 from the Shuriken cannon,
Alright.
and it was less than 6 inches, so everything fires.
Yep.
All right.
That's fast anyways.
Yeah. So Shuriken cannon,
Nope.
nothing. Twin linked.
And there's one.
Another one.
So these are strength 6?
Those are strength 6. The next thing will be the Serpent Shield.
Okay.
I am going to go ahead and fire that off. It's going to be D6 plus 1.
Alright.
Something like that. 3.
Missed.
So, well, it's the number of shots.
Oh, no, sorry. Okay.
So it's going to be 4 shots.
Okay. And
Yeah.
nothing. Still nothing.
Nothing.
All right.
Lots of fives.
So
lots
these are
and
two
lots of
sixes?
fives. Yep.
So they need
So
to
they're two
be
hits.
5s. If that's the strength.
One was strength 5, one was strength 4.
Okay, so the red one will be the one strength 5.
This was strength 4.
Strength 4. So that's going to need us 5 to wound. Yep.
Wounds.
And that's strength
And
4.
this is
That's
strength
a
6.
So it needs a 4 wound.
All right.
And the AP of this weapon is?
The strength
5.
strength
4 weapon
4
is AP.
was AP 4.
AP 4. So let's check the chrome.
Wait, no, I'm talking. That's the scatter lasers. They're all strength 6.
What's the AP though?
Strength 6, AP 6 on the scatter laser.
Okay, so it's got a 4 armor.
Yep.
Made it. And will it ground? No, the crone's still in the air.
That's not good.
That's not what the little Dire Avengers wanted.
Nope.
My god, it took on a wave serpent and lived! Yay! Crone!
And that was recorded for posterity because nobody would ever believe that. I mean, it's the halfway through turn 1 and I should have won by now because I've got wave serpents on the table.
That's right, you're netless.
Yep.
Nasty netless. And a Wraith Knight guy too, because he's huge.
Yeah.
Although there's been now dispute, as we're joking around, that the Imperial Knight can actually be taken by the Tyranids. Okay, GW, let's check our things for that.
Yeah, I love
we can
that.
never have any allies, but somehow we get an Imperial Knight. All right, we'll
Indeed.
challenge.
Somehow.
All right, so Dire Avengers.
So Dire Avengers, there's 7 of them, so they're going to get 14 shots.
They don't have their Blaze Storm anymore.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14 shots.
Oh, ouch.
2 hits.
And now, so it's basically strength 4.
Yep.
So 5 still wounded. 6 will go through his arm.
Yep.
So 1 wound at AP 5 or 4. So he still has a 4+ save. Made that, and then will we make a grounding test? He's still good! Get that to focus. Wow. It is a 3, trust me.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a 3.
Doesn't want to go. So the Eye of Crone lives for everything. It took it on all of it.
Yep. Alright, next up, the Wraith Knight will go ahead and fire 2 shots. They are the heavy Wraith cannons.
Yay.
I'm going to go ahead and fire at the lictors, and I'm going to focus fire for the no cover save.
Well, they'll get 1 cover save because they have stealth anyways.
Yeah, this 6+ cover save.
It won't be the guy in the woods, you mean.
As opposed to the guy in the woods.
Oh.
Alright, so we got 2 hits.
Yep, that's a big surprise.
Strength 10.
Oh, he loves it.
So 2.
Yeah,
2
oh yeah, definitely.
2 wounds.
Alright, well, here's 2 shots, and the 2 lictors out in the out cover. And splat! Dead. That's why you don't take lictors to an Eldar party.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're still in Synapse so far.
Yep.
Oh, what else got going on here?
So next up, I'm going to go ahead and open up on the Termagant unit with the squad of jet bikers.
Alright, fear them.
First thing I'm going to do, though, see if I can blow up my warlock.
Well, you're not in range of the other guys, the shadow stuff.
No, but that's right. Shadow's the 12-inch range.
Yep.
The Spirit Seer is because of Death Leaper. Period.
Yeah. So he's still.
He is well within the 18 inches.
Okay.
That's the 12 there.
Yep.
All right. So he is going to attempt to cast Jinx on the Termagants.
Nobody jinxed my Termagants.
Yeah.
They're just that much.
I'm just going to take away the 6+
All right,
save.
so go ahead.
Because I forgot to give them the 2+ save on the bikes. 8. He just makes it.
Well, no, I got to die witch, so I tell you, nobody jinxed Daddy's Termagants. Oh, seriously, jinxed.
So they're -1 in their armor save.
Okay, we go from 6 to 0.
Yeah.
Woo! Doesn't your weapons have AP 6 anyways?
No, they're all strength. They're AP 5.
So even if you improved my armor,
didn't actually do anything.
they would have killed him anyways.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing that because I had forgotten to cast Protect on the jet bikers, which is probably going to come back to bite me in a minute. All right, so there are 4 regular jet bikers, so they are going to get 2, 4, 6, 8 shots.
Of course they do.
There are two shuriken cannons.
Are they twin linked?
They are not twin linked. The shuriken catapults are.
Oh, yes.
And then the warlock will have his shuriken cannons as well. Shuriken catapults.
Okay.
They are going to be twin linked. It doesn't actually matter that I'm rolling them separately. Those are the same to hits. So they are a ballistic skill 4.
All right. So all the blues hit, which was important for the first roll. All right. So, Eldar have missed.
2. Okay. So the blue ones are strength 6.
Awesome.
The white ones and the red one is the red ones are strength 4.
So those need 3s. The blue ones need 2s.
The blue needs 2. Everything else needs 3. All right.
Oh, wow! The blue ones, half of them didn't even win.
Yep.
So what do we got here? 4, 5, 10, 11. They're definitely out of cover. I'm pretty sure that's out of 6 inches range from a Venom Thorpe. Let's just double check. Pretty sure it's been a while since I eyeballed some of the stuff. Yeah, just a little bit because they didn't run very well. Stupid tentacles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dead.
Thought it was 11.
11.
All right.
Dead.
Yay.
Now there's a
Nice.
It's a nice parking lot for the jet bikes now.
Yeah, there's a nice, great, easy
They can skip off of these
driveway to follow
Venom Thorpe's
already.
heads and do some X-Game stuff. All right, so what's next?
Next up, I'm going to go with the Wave Serpent here.
Yep.
And I'm going to go with the scatter lasers will fire at the last lictor.
What?
Lots of hits.
Yeah. It's becoming a theme.
The shuriken cannon.
Yep.
Will fire. Because of the laser lock rule, it gets to reroll. So 7 hits. I am. No, I'm not going to fire the shield on this one.
Yeah, I think there's only one dude. I don't think he needs that much.
Yeah. So 7.
Unless you really want to bring your shield down somebody's head, Zolotop's gonna blow you up.
No thanks.
Okay.
All right, I got 7. They're all strength 6. 2s.
Awesome. 7. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm in the woods. That's a 5. I need 4s. Oh my god. He's got one wound left.
Gets through.
Crazy lictor. Maybe you should have fired that shield after all.
Maybe.
Oh my god, the probability. It's only against you though, Carl.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I would never roll that against anybody else.
Probably not.
Well, maybe against Matt.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Matt wouldn't have had that.
Well, you still
many
have this guy. He can finish it up. I mean, 2 Wave Serpents should be able to take down one low
I'm not going to worry
lictor.
about it. The other Wave Serpent's going to go ahead and fire at the Termagants.
Wait a minute. There's not that many left. Well, actually, there's quite a
Yeah,
bit.
there's quite a bit left.
Okay.
We're going to start off, do the same thing as before. 4 shots from the scatter lasers. 4 hits.
Yeah, you said that last time.
Yep. 3 from the shuriken cannon.
All right. Oh, they all hit.
They all hit. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fire the shield on this one. 2, so 3 shots.
Okay. Wow. Oh, there we go.
There we go. So that is a total of 10 hits.
All right. Strength on what?
Strength 6 on these 7.
Okay.
And strength 7 on this one. These 3.
Wow. All right. So you need 2s and everything.
Yep.
So
That's going to be 9.
5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dead Termagants. So 20 Termagants have died in a single turn. Maybe they should have gone around. They can't.
Yeah, maybe.
They can't. That your turn?
That is going to be
Everything fired. Oh, you could do your little assault.
Yeah, I'm going to do the...
Focus for things. Battle focus?
Yes, they're going to do their battle focus. They're going to run.
Okay.
2 inches. Try and lessen the impact of the flame time.
They have fleet, all right? You can probably reroll that.
They do have fleet. Can you?
Yes.
Okay. 3.
Hey, the 1 more inch. You know what that lictor just did? Denied you first blood.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's pretty much what it did. Because I'm pretty sure you're about to get first blood on something.
Let's hope so. Alright. Turn 2. Alright. Some instinctive behavior. Somehow the HQ leader decided, like he was told, that his job is to mess with the Farseer and not run and get into anything. So that's what Death Leaper's doing. He failed his instinctive behavior and now is really hiding. Pretty darn well. The Crone Vector Strike the Wave Serpent. It is still alive, but it is immobilized now. And damaged that pretty good. So still didn't kill it though, even though it got a good hit. The Taveragon made some babies, moved up, got Catalyst going on for herself and the Zoanthropes. The Queen of Blades tried to give the Zoanthropes onslaught so they could get a little bit closer, but ended up paraling. Because that's what I do with psychic powers. And everybody else kind of moved up. And I guess we're going to go from there. We're going to do start with the Crone. She's going to drop a Flamer template on your Dire Avengers. How many? It's inside of it, not touching it, not the silver.
6.
6? Alright.
It's just...
So this is toughness 3.
Yep.
So they need 2s. It's 5 AP 4, so I believe they're dead. So 5 dead.
5 AP4?
That's 26 AP 4.
AP4? Yep.
Yep.
2 survives. 5 dead.
Alright, and because it Vector Striked, no other shot. This Lictor has 2 shots to the Wave Serpent. We'll see if I can glance it. 4s, 1 hit, need a 6. No. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Termagants into the Bikers. Strength 4, toughness 4.
Yep.
They need 4s, but they'll have the armor save. That's 2. 2.
And full armor saves?
Yes.
Got him.
No problem. And we're going to do psychic test to blast this thing. That's a pass. They'll deny a witch. Actually, it'll still be the vehicle. So it'll be a 6, not the actual psyker.
And there is a psyker in the unit?
No,
it's just the vehicle.
It'll be just the vehicle.
Okay.
And denied.
Denied.
Awesome. Love psychic powers. All right, so that really nutshelled that. They are not going to do anything else. This Venomthropes are not doing anything else. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna figure out my assault phases and see how that goes. We'll be back. Okay, so basically the little Gribblies here did make it a successful charge, lost a few, and Overwatch then a number in the retaliation of the close combat phase. So they've stuck, though, with 3 of them left, which is fine by me. That keeps a little bit more shooting down. This Lictor did charge and then completely whiffed. He got hit 1 hit and did nothing. Then he skittered back to hide. Queen of Blades, much better, blew up this Wave Serpent, giving me first blood. And in the ensuing explosion, I luckily killed 1 Wraith Guard that was inside too. That was a pretty hefty blow there. And then they're out to deal some damage to me. And we're going into the Eldar movement phase, and we should be seeing the Warlock guy come into the flyer.
Alright, so looking at it, the Crimson Hunter Exarch has come in. Came in on the side and is zipping around the building, coming in for a strafing run on the Crone. The two Dire Avengers that have survived have turned to face it. The turret on the Wave Serpent here is...
Kill the Crone! Kill the Crone!
Unfortunately, I go with the Shuriken Cannon. It isn't defined really anywhere, but I go with the idea that it's a hull-mounted weapon, so it's 90 degree at the front arc. Same thing with the Serpent Shield on it, really. The shield is on the front and side, so it's completely pointed, useless.
Yeah, makes sense here.
So this Serpent dropped its squad of 6 Wraith Guard.
Yeah.
They're sitting here. They're moving towards getting onto the objective. The Wave Serpent is now moved over. It's going to try and deal with the Lictor, and then next turn pick up the surviving squad over here with the Spirit Seer. The jet bikes are locked in combat. The Wraith Knight has jumped forward and is going to try and cause some mayhem over there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So let's see how the shooting goes.
Alright, let's do it. Where do you want to shoot first?
Alright. I will check real quick. I want to find out when I'm supposed to do this. The Spirit Seer, which I've not actually run before, has the Spirit Mark rule.
Yep.
Which allows me to
twin link your shots.
Twin links. That's not exactly what I'm checking on right now.
That was one of the guys I was looking for.
Nominated during the movement phase. Nominated a single enemy unit within 12 inches. Place a counter next to it. Reroll hits of 1 against a Spirit Mark unit.
Oh, 1. So
yes. So the Wraith Guard, Wraith Lords, Wraith Knights. It is a rerolls of 1.
Alright, so we're going to mark these guys?
Yep.
Alright, so they're marked. Here
okay.
So 4 shots?
There are going to be 4 Wraith Cannon shots and 1 Shuriken pistol.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright.
So there's your 1 from the Seer. Hey, good thing I did. I didn't even help him. He was like, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright,
okay,
so strength 6?
These are strength 10.
Strength 10, so they're 2s.
These are D cannons, Wraith cannons. I just dropped 1. Alright, so they are the strength 10 AP2.
Alright.
So 1 instant death.
So they can do do that one there.
And then 3.
There'll be 2 wounds on him and a 3rd wound on.
Yep. And is he a toughness 6 or
yes.
toughness? Okay.
Toughness 6. They're all 6.
All right. I was gonna say I wasn't sure if the strength 10 was gonna insta kill or not.
Nope, just the 6 call from the actual weapon.
Shoot, I was hoping to kill him. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and do that. I'm gonna have to try and finish him off with the Wave Serpent.
All right.
4 shots from the Scatter Laser.
Okay.
I got 4 hits. I'm gonna go 3 shots with the Shuriken Cannon.
All right.
Reroll the 1.
All hit.
So there's 7. And how many wounds does he have left?
3.
3. Yeesh. All right. Let's see how many shots I get with the Serpent Shield.
1.
1. That's not going to be good. All right. So it's a +1, so 2 shots. All right. Just twin linked.
Still no. No twin linking.
All right. So this is strength 7.
Okay.
These are strength 6.
So 3 and 4s.
All right. And 3 wounds left.
Yep. Could do it. All right. So we said that we needed a 4. These need 3. So these did not wound. These 4.
4s.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 5.
5 wounds. He gets his normal
armor save. Yep. 3.
Yeah.
And failed 1 more. So now it is down to 2 wounds. All right. This guy.
All right. This guy, he will go ahead and shoot the Zoanthropes.
Zoanthropes?
Yep.
All right.
He has 2 heavy Wraith Cannons.
1 missed.
1 missed. And it is strength 10. So a wound. AP2.
3+ invulnerable saves. Lives.
Ah. I don't
Gonna
think
save those
these
guys
guys.
first.
I was gonna say I don't think these guys have range. Nope.
Nope.
Just out of range.
Alright, so Dire Avenger first, or Skyfire thing first?
I'll go with the 2 Dire Avengers.
Alright.
Give them 2 shots each. They are obviously firing at the crone. They
So
get
1 hit.
One.
Now I need a strength 4, I need 5 as a wound.
Nope. No wound.
But it did get hit. Does not go down.
Okay.
Wave Serpent then.
Yeah, I'll take shots for the Wave Serpent.
2 hits.
Yep.
Strength
It is
6.
twin. It is twin linked.
Oh, twin linked. Okay.
2 hits.
Strength 6 again.
Yep.
So 3's wound. Yep.
2 wounds.
So 4+ armor. Took 2 wounds.
Uh-huh.
And crashed. And took a wound from that. So it's got 3 wounds and on the ground.
Okay.
Big move there.
Yep.
That's what happens with flying creatures. Alright. Now, what am I doing?
Last thing to shoot is the Exarch.
Okay.
He will have 2 pulse laser shots
All right.
and 2 bright lance shots,
Okay.
and he will fire at the crone.
3 hits.
Yep. Let me check the wording on this. He does have the Sky Hunter ability. The Exarch has Sky Hunter ability, which I'm checking to confirm if it's the rerolls on a 1.
Okay, but he's not in the air anymore.
Yeah.
You chose to
Alright.
shoot him last.
And it's a vehicle with a flyer type, so it does not count. Huh.
Alright.
Okay. Doesn't do anything against flying monster
So
creatures.
strength what?
They are all strength 8.
So 2 wounds.
So
2 wounds. AP as well.
Like 2.
So Crone is dead. Crone is removed. And that's everything, right? Well, we gotta do close combat.
That's
so
it.
we'll be back for close
shooting.
combat.
Close combat.
Alright.
I'm going to declare a charge against the
Okay.
against the zoanthropes.
Alright, we'll figure it out. Alright, so we're doing pretty. This is a pretty interesting fight here. The Queen of Blades cut down 3 of these guys, but that last guy did a wound there back on the Queen of Blades. So she's got 1 left. The Seer refused the challenge. So pretty much that was a pretty smart move there. Take the full charge there. So you did some damage.
Yep.
Wraith Knight squished 1 zoanthrope. They can't hurt him back. So that's pretty stuck there.
Yep.
And the Warlock.
Jetbikes finished off the Turgant unit,
Yep.
and then they
Stay
have
on.
slid back to shield the objective.
Alrighty. So let's see, I'll get into my move and see what's left that's going on.
Yep.
Alright. So Death Leaper figured out he needed to be brave, and he's come out to see if he can do something really strange. Just fire flush hooks so far in the sky that he can get a flying Eldar vehicle. Termagant is doing well making babies. I made another group and still haven't rolled doubles. So that's pretty cool. The Venomthorpes have skidded over to kind of, I guess, help or die, one or the other. That Lictor is going to try to do something with this Wave Serpent. Really not much I can do. And the Queen of Blades is all by herself fighting for her life. So, we'll start with her. She's going to do a Nova Blast. And she doesn't kill herself. So you're a magic level 3, so we're the same. So you deny the witch on a 5.
Ah. And he is a psyker?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Doesn't
Alright, so basically it's going to go for your best leadership, which is 10, right, for your Wraith Guard.
the Wraith Guard's 10, yeah.
Because you don't want to use your Farseer because he's worse.
Yeah, he is a lot worse.
Really bad. So that means you will do, you'll be leadership, you roll 2d6, and your leadership is now considered an 8 because it'll be +2 to the die roll. Well, actually it doesn't matter, it's just 2d6 +2. So wow, that's about the best you can
4.
do against Psychic Scream, which means nothing happened.
Okay.
GW, I like 3d6 better, even though Carl wouldn't have failed that one either. So, that was cool. Alright, Lictor, 2 shots, flush hooks. Oh, I
The
think.
Serpent?
Yeah. No, he's listed skill 3, so he missed. Awesome.
Excellent.
Thank you for giving us shooting weapons that really don't do much hitting. I'm going to assume that he's going to stay in combat a little bit longer. Those guys moved up. So those 6, 7 guys? 7? They're going to fire back on the bikes just to kill some of the bikes.
And I did fail the test, so
right. Let's see if I actually do some hitting though. So those are fails. That's a fail. Now I need 4s again to hit wound. Got 2 of them.
So I'm looking for 3+ saves.
Yep.
2 of them.
That was a lot in life. Yeah, that's nothing in range. Not much in there. Alright, so now Death Leaper. Failed with flesh hooks. He needs 6s. Alright, so that's not much there. And we'll go into basically close combat, so a pretty quick shooting phase for the Tyranids. So the Queen of Blades has killed the Wraith Guard, and then that guy was left. He had a leadership 4 with Death Leaper. He needed to roll a 3. Carl called a Babe Ruth and rolled a 3. I really should have had this on camera because he totally called it. I was like, what? He's like, I can do this, and then bang, he did it. So they're stuck. Now the Queen of Blades and them have to fight. No more ducking out. This Lictor, annoying Lictor.
Very annoying. Very annoying.
He's messed up this wave serpent a bit, and then ran off. Like, yeah, there we go. So he did that. And these Venom Thorps cause 1 wound because they have poison. So the Wraith Knight said, "That's not good. I'm gonna squish you," and missed half of him, and then missed half his wound. So we're gonna squish 1 Venom Thorp. So yeah, they're still there and still alive. So that was the combat phase for the Tyranids. Now we're gonna go into the Eldar movement.
Yep. Alright, so Wave Serpent's pulled back, getting away from the Swarm Lord in that combat. Jet Bike's kind of shifted over and preparing to look at dealing with the Termagants. 2 Dyer's Avengers are coming around. The Wraith Guard here, six man squads moved up and is going to be defending the objective. And the Crimson Hunter Exarch came in and is pivoting and is now lined up a strafing run shot on the Lictor.
The annoying Lictor.
Yep.
I take it you're ready for dealing with him right now.
Sure. Go ahead. Before I get into that phase, I don't know if he can do that in close combat.
What do you need?
I was going to see if the guy can Spirit Mark, but I'm not going to worry.
Oh, is it per face?
Yeah, if he can Spirit Mark out,
I believe so.
in combat.
Yeah, why not? But it's only for Wraith Guard though, right?
Yeah, well, any of the Wraith units, so he was going to actually be Spirit Marking... I don't know if he has range to do it. Nah, he doesn't have range to do the Venom Thropes, but he can do the Zone Thropes.
Okay. Respect.
Yep. Alright, so, Exarch. Crimson Hunter Exarch has a Pulse Laser, 2 red ones, and 2 Bright Lances. We'll fire at the Lictor. Yeah.
He's charmed.
Alright, so 8. Yeah, 2 wound.
2 wounds?
Yeah.
They're in there. 4+ save. No, I see 3s and 2s. He is dead. Dun dun dun. Knowing Lictor's gone.
Yep.
He's gone. Alright.
Alright, next up I will go with the Wave Serpent. It will open up on this lone remaining Wave Serpent.
Okay.
Actually no, Dire Avengers will try to take a shot. I don't know if they're really in range. They got an 18-inch... one of them does not have line of sight.
Okay.
Through that terrain.
Well, 1 hit.
1 hit. 4.
Okay.
AP 5.
It'll save.
Alright.
That was through cover. Those are still Venom
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, they still have cover. I don't think he's got... No, he doesn't have line of sight through there either. But this one does. We'll fire at the squad of 6 Termagants.
Yep.
Scatter lasers. Rolls.
Yep.
4 hits there. Shuriken Cannon. And yeah, fire the shield.
3.
So 3 shot.
2.
Alright, so it's a total of 9 hits.
Okay.
The 2 white ones are the shield, they are strength 7, everything else is strength 6.
So all 2s on everything.
2s.
So, it is 5, 7. And there's Venom Thorpe. It's basically they're still in the open. A little cover. So forward eye. Okay.
Okay. I was hoping to get more of them. But
Yeah, that Venom Thorpe is keeping some things alive.
Alright, jet bikes will go ahead and fire at the same unit.
Okay.
Still have 4 regular guys. 8, 2 shots from the Warlock. And 3, 6 from the Shuriken Cannons.
Yep. Twin linked on those ones.
Twin linked.
All that stuff fit. So just 1. Missed. So
Blue are
threes.
they're all
3s on the whites, 2s on the blues.
okay.
So there's a 1 there. So that's 5, 9 saves.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Need 5s from Shrouded. And that is enough to kill the rest of them off. There were some saves in there. But that unit is now gone. And we finish off close combat.
Sure.
Alright, so the Farseer close, very close, almost made it, but died to the Swarm Lord. So now there's a Warlord kill there. Unbelievably, the Wraith Knight decided to split his attacks. He did roll a 1, but the 1 was on the Venom Thorpe, not the Zone Thorpe, because he rolled a 2 to hit one of those. So then he rolled a 1 to the Venom Thorpe, and only got 1 wound on the Zone Thorpe, and it saved. So that was a nothing happened combat. Pretty crazy. So I think we're in turn 4 now going into this thing.
Yep.
So I have basically put 2 wounds on the Swarm Lord and periled twice. I have just given Carl a Warlord kill because I roll perils like a mofo. Unbelievable.
Yep.
So that was all just to try to get some freaking little termagants closer to do a little bit more damage to protect him, which ended up not happening. There's Death Leaper in No Man's Land doing something. We're not sure, but that's that. So we have, I gotta do some more baby spawning before this goes too far. Hey, I rolled 8. The only good thing is this thing is making termagants also like a mofo. Hey,
Yeah.
keep killing him, we'll make more. That's his motto right now. That's what he's doing. So he's pretty happy with that. So yeah, those other guys, there's 7 of them, or 8 of those? Yeah, 8.
8.
So they're gonna fire into the biker groups again. They're pretty accurate. 94s again. Hey, look at that. There's 4 of them.
Okay.
So maybe we can kill somebody. Kill 2 people. Woo! We like it.
Okay. I gotta do something about that now.
Yeah. so we're gonna do some. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's still anything left in that range for that dude over there. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. We're just kind of sitting on our objectives and very closely battling stuff right now, so we'll see where we're at. Close combat. Alright, now we're in close combat. The Wraith Knight decided that, the Venomthorpe at the same time attacking, got another wound on him. And then he decided he was going to squash the Venomthorpe. And missed. Hit one time, trying to squash him, and didn't. He likes tentacle porn. I don't know what's going on. He just won't kill this Venomthorpe. It's crazy. And you thought that was crazy. Deathleaper made an amazing charge. 11 inches easy to get over there. Did it. I whiffed on almost all his attacks but one. He makes the armor save because it wasn't rending, and these two guys made a counter charge and beat the living hell out of Deathleaper, and he's still barely alive now with one wound remaining. These two Dire Avengers were like not having it. So now it is Eldar turn 4. Alright, so we got our. Whoops.
Yep.
Here's
Looking at it. Crimson Hunter Exarch is zipped up and is now setting up for a strafing run on the Termagon.
Yeah.
Yeah. The jet bike shifted around a little bit, repositioned, and moved a little bit. The Wraith Guard moved into the Walden area a little bit to secure the objective. The Wave Serpent here, surviving, slid over a little bit.
Yeah, everybody to kill Termagants. Second batch, third batch.
They're locked in combat, and he's not going anywhere.
It's all about third batch.
Yep.
There's fourth batch behind it. We're gonna make fifth batch in a sec.
Well, not if I got anything to do about it.
Ah, he's gonna love it. He's got way more wounds than the other guys. Let's deal with him. All right, let's get 4 shots.
All right, yeah, 4 shots. Pulse laser.
Into baby spider. Look it! Nobody touches the baby mama. Nobody touches mama.
2 hits. 2 toughness.
6.
6, so 2 wounds.
What's strength?
Strength 8.
Yes. All right, but it's in the area cover.
Yep.
A plus. None. But feel no pain. 1 feel no pain made. So 1 wound.
Yep.
But way alive. I told you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what's going on first? Who's killing?
Next up, jet bikes.
Yeah, 2 are dead now.
Yeah, the jet bikes will go ahead and fire at the Termagants. They're all going to be within 12 inches. We have 2 normal guys, the Warlock, and 2 cannons. 2 shuriken cannons.
2 cannons. Ooh, cannons missed.
Cannons whiff.
And this guy needs a reroll here.
That guy needs a reroll.
Nope, he still whipped. So,
right, so
3's on the white and red. 2's on the blue.
2's on the blue. 3's on the rest.
Okay, so these are important. This is 3. That will kill 3 right off the bat.
Yep.
And these ones are 5. Whoops.
4.
Sorry, I still have shrouded. It's important. I need to roll these 3 first. So roll the 3 first.
Yep.
Yeah, so those are dead. And then the 5 more, which will be shrouded.
Yeah, 4 more.
So, and then feel no pain. So 2 more die. Okay, so now we take it, Mr. Wave Serpent.
Yep.
Bum, bum, bum.
Wave Serpent will
Finish him off. Spin the tactic.
And of course, you mobilized him there.
Well, you had to jump off Dire Vendors.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Wraith Guard are probably out of range. Yep, they are out of range. So, Wave Serpent will fire at the 3.
Okay.
Scatter Laser, Shuriken Cannon. It is twin linked.
So I'll
We
hit.
got 4 hits there. Shuriken Cannon.
Reroll. Oh, missed one. And shield, I take it.
Yeah, we'll fire the shield as well.
7.
6, so I get a total of 7. So 6 hits there.
Okay.
Alright, so
Strength of all 6s.
6s on the red and blue, 7 on the white.
Alright, for the sake of rolling for time, they're just dead. There's no feel, no pain, nothing like that, so it's only 3 versus astronomical number.
Yeah, and a bunch of them were...
Alright, so that's that. We're going to do some close combat and go from there. So finally, I guess he didn't really like me telling Tentacle Boar, so he's dead. He squashed him.
Yep.
But that combat is towards tie because those guys are fearless, and Death Leaper redeemed himself by killing the 2 Dire Avengers, so he's back there. Mess around. Yeah, so kind of like favorable stuff going on. So I'm going to get my movement and go from there. Alright, so Mama Bug made 13 more Termagants to protect herself, and then she quit, because that was a lot of Termagants to make sure she quit with. Other guys have kind of moved up, and Death Leaper is over there. So he's going to fire Flesh Hooks into those little dudes there.
Right guard?
Yep, 1 hit. No wounds, so that's pretty easy. And there are 7 dudes shooting.
Oh, yeah. 8.
8 dudes shooting into, again, the bikers with 2+ armor. I hit 4 times. And I wounded 3. They need 2s, that's it. Oh, they got another one!
Yep.
So that's their luff. The other guys are not within... I think flesh boards are 12 inches. Yeah. Anyone within 12 there? Nope.
No.
I don't think so. Alright, so that's pretty much my love of life going on right there, because I really can't hit anything else going on.
Shooting?
Yeah, actually, does this thing have a 12 inches range here? We got this thing's 10 all around, right? I'm used to like 12 flyers. 1?
Looks like you got 1.
Let's just be
1.
Let's just be dumb. No. Okay. So we'll get into close combat, see how that goes. Okay, could be last turn. Basically, Death Leaper did die because he did nothing to the whole unit, even though he got in there. Just missed so much. He's like not having the slithing talons is just like terrible for him. So he completely whiffed, did nothing, didn't have any poison, nothing like that. So he totally died to those guys. I mean, it was close. They didn't really do much, but the Dire Avengers hurt him up pretty bad. I failed the charge. I was trying to kind of get it close. They lost another couple guys from that, but because no Venom Thorpe. Wraith Knight kind of clearing himself. He's kind of finished off that last guy there. I'm gonna see if I can regenerate a wound. Yep. So this thing's back to healthy. Having regeneration on that. So actually, I take that back. I took that off. So no wound. Sorry. Delete that whole thing. To get a certain character, and I had to take it off of him because I didn't think he'd need it. And that is that. So we'll see if this is the last turn. All right. So basically, there's the flyer. It's now moved 1 more time into position. Everybody else is really just protecting the objective right now. So this is pretty much...
All right.
This is very close right now.
Warlock for protect on the bikes. Yes.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Just basic shooting.
Shooting. Yeah. All right. So I'm down to.
Why don't we just do this right here?
Yeah.
Concede.
Bright Lance and Pulse Laser.
Yep.
Or Pulse Laser, Bright Lance.
Yep. So those are misses. Those 2 hits. He's in area terrain. Made it.
Yep.
So he's good. We're gonna assume that those guys kill these guys. There's only 6 of them there.
Yeah.
Really not a whole lot there to do that.
Nope.
Let's see the turn ends. 1 or 2 it does. Oh, we'll close combat that too. So why don't we roll that right now?
Okay.
Got 4 attacks. So he hits 3 times. Squishes on 2s. Yup. I need 3 plus save to live. He's got a 1 there, so that's dead. There's the zone throat now, and let's see if we win the game. No! Nope. So we were going to go another turn. Let's see how things go. My turn, I just basically gave him feel no pain. He can't make any more, so they just charged him. We're just going to do a close comp. I mean, we're just going to assume some things pretty quickly. Those guys can turbo boost. Let's just really go into your turn.
Yeah, and they can just go ahead and turbo boost and jump past the whole thing.
Yep. So what do they go? Regular move?
Yeah, regular move.
Or they need
base move 12 and then turbo boost.
to contest.
Yeah.
So with that move there, I'm going to we can basically concede the game now because the Eldar movement would have helped. I pretty much would have had him if that turn ended on 5, but now he's going to be able to contest. I don't really think I could probably kill him in close combat, maybe. So I don't know. Well, maybe we'll see. We'll try this out.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to turbo boost here.
Yep,
So they can't shoot though, right?
Correct.
Okay. And let's just see if this turn ends then. Because this thing is going to have to fly now.
Yeah, that thing's gonna.
Or you can turn it once and then fly off the board. That's what you
Yeah.
want to do. That way you can come back next turn.
Yep.
Because otherwise you're swinging around. And alright, he's fine. Alright, so they've turbo boosted. Now we'll end on a turn on 1 through 3. We're assuming you're killing Termagants. So it did end. That will pretty much give you victory. Because it'll be 3 Warlord kill and Line Breaker, which is 5. Now I don't have the objective. I only have Slay the Warlord, so it will be 5-2. Very close game.
Yeah.
And we'll get to our post game.
Yep.
Okay, so close game. Close.
Yes. Very much. Yeah.
I mean, for really good codexes, one really good codex, one people are kind of complaining about. We didn't really list Taylor, but you did have. But you did have a couple of things that were pretty substantial.
Yeah, I went with a couple of things that were did fairly well. The jet bikes, obviously, they were one of the high volumes of shots. Obviously, the wave serpents are good, but you need to be in the right place with them. I got one of them was immobilized right away, and basically that was all it did all game.
Yeah.
The other one was destroyed by the Swarm Lord and his bodyguard, so that didn't really get much. He had like one turn of shooting. The other one actually did a decent amount, but at that point it was just a single model shooting away. But yeah, realistically, right now, probably I would say the jet bikes were probably the unit that put out the most firepower.
Yeah, they pretty much helped out to contain the Termagant making a lot of Termagants.
Yeah.
Because that was really pouring in. That really allowed your Wraith Knight to go after the 2 other elite units and really tie them up. I had to commit the Venom Thorps just because they had the best.
They were the only things. They were the only things that could actually wound him at that point.
Yeah.
So you kind of needed to pull them in.
Right. Yeah, the Queen of Blades, the Swarm Lord, disappointing. It is. I mean, it was just so frustrating when you're dealing with like perils of the warp. She only has an invulnerable save in close combat. So just to get 2 wounds on that was just kind of silly. That you have to kind of suffer through that, and you don't. She's not able to get to the old biomancy ability to heal or anything like that. There was at least some old Tyranid powers allowed her to heal, and you can't give her regeneration either. So it's just like one of those. You kind of put it there, and then you don't really able to do much when you make these HQ characters. So it's a very tough one when you take these uniquely named things. Once in combat, though, pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, I mean it wrecked a squad of Wraithguard and Spirit Seer in what, a turn and a half.
Yeah, no problem with that. It was just definitely the movement getting into that point. Lictors, I had a mixed view. My Lictor unit was kind of weird. Like they looked like they were toast, and then this one Lictor decided to play harassment the whole game for a little while until they finally
finally was able to get enough firepower to make her roll the dice.
And then the best one, Death Leaper, was just trash. It was just like, the missing Scything Talons. Weapon skill 9, and I'm missing, you're missing a third of the time on your dice rolls.
Yep.
So you get a lot of that, and it was like, and then of course it's not a monstrous creature, so it took a while to get to the Wraithguard, to the Dire Avengers. Even though 2 of them,
they held on.
100 and some 30 points still for a model like that was just kind of. It was obviously helpful versus the Farseer. That was why I took them. That's why I took them. It was good.
Yeah, because of that, the Spirit Seer didn't cast anything all game.
Yeah, definitely I shut him down. And as soon as the Swarm Lord got close to it, was like your leadership 5. Then you made that stupid leadership roll. That would have freed me up. I was kind of like, you should be freed for this combat, and I can move in, and no, that didn't happen. No. I was happy. The first time I got to use the Hive Crone, and the Crone was definitely the threat that I thought it was going to be. A lot of people look at it. If I had actually a Flying Tyrant in this mix, I think you definitely would have been sweating a lot more, because that Crone was able to was really setting to do a lot of things, but because it was the primary threat against Eldar guns, it took you another turn to do it. But I got one lucky good turn, and then the second turn it all fell apart. But I liked the threat. It messed up that Wave Serpent, pretty much almost eliminated the Dire Avengers. Way better than freaking the Death Leaper.
Definitely.
So I like that. I mean,
yeah, it's definitely one of those things that it didn't turn into a game breaking model, but it was something that I had to adjust it in position to deal with it, and that basically took one of the Wave Serpents and the Dire Avengers out of the game basically.
Yeah,
At that point, because the
big scoring unit that you were kind of
immobilized it, and it was facing away from everything, so it had the scatter lasers, but because of the terrain where the placement was and where everything was, it still didn't have line of sight.
Right, and like I said, I took a lot of models I took models I want to try. The Swarm Lord is one I wanted to try. The Victors I wanted to try. Death Leaper because I was kind of trying to mess around with. I took the Crone, definitely to try. Really, my base was the Divergon, the Termagants, and the Zoanthropes because I wanted to have the Synapse going. But looking at this game, if you kind of look back to what we were kind of ranting through real quickly, I actually had the edge going into turn 5 because of First Blood. So this could have been that game. I mean, so if you're thinking like this is not a competitive list, Codex it was there again. And if you look back to the other bat rep that I had with Matt Sisters of Battle, it was also very close. And I think that's where Tyranid players need to understand. There was a lot of rumors for some ridiculous stuff. But when you look at this is a swarm army. There's a lot of stuff going on, even about the firepower that you had.
Yeah.
You still had to fight. And even though I looked like I was losing lots and lots of models, which is the thing, the objectives and the contestants were still very key to what was happening. You had to worry about Linebreaker.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the Warlord was being slain, and then there was the First Blood part of it. But even to the objectives, I was still able to make troops pressuring you with Termagants. So that was, that's very important for you guys, Tyranid players out there, not to get too rattled. This was a 1,500 point list, so there was some small stuff there, and you could definitely go with some different things. But yeah, I mean, I would be interested if I actually brought the Horror Specs, because it was a monstrous creature, and every wound it caused, it could heal. So it really could have been an immediate counter to the Wraith Knight.
Yep,
and you would have had to really shoot at that pretty hard. So, like I said, there are some things out there, and I think the Tyranid list really makes that. But overall, definitely a very enjoyable game.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was good. Getting out again, playing some more.
Yeah, and it was for 40K. We put that there. We really wanted to get a little bit more chance out there. And I definitely like I said, I play a lot of Tyranids, so that was really nice. And that was the first time I got to use the Crone, and like I said, I was very pleased with that. And this is also an Eldar allied attachment that I'm in kind of close to heart with, that Carl brings. He brings the Wraith Guard, and I get envious because that's what I wanted for an ally for my Dark Eldar, just to mess around with on the high-end scale, because I think they're just kind of cool and it makes sense for Dark Eldar. I don't see them running around with aspect words because that just doesn't make sense at all for Dark Eldar.
No, it doesn't. But it actually really fits the fluff for them to run around with the Wraith Guard.
Yeah.
It's really... It's actually one of the really nice things I like about the background story is the Dark Eldar love it when the Craft World Eldar bust out the Wraith Guard, because the Craft World get very angsty about it, because basically it's like necromancy and dealing with kind of pulling the spirits of their ancestors to animate these war machines, and so they have a lot of angst and drama over it, and the Dark Eldar laugh at them about it.
Yeah, so victory for Spectre Ames. So I think we've been going back and forth in our battle reps pretty good. So we're definitely in the challenge of that. I'm very happy that this battle came out the way it be. It was really cool stuff. But I also like the flyer too. The flyer was cool. I was. Why did so you went with the Warlock one? That was different. Why did you choose it from the Hunter? Right, the Crimson Hunter 6.
No, I went with the Crimson Hunter Exarch.
Exarch, right? Why did you go with the Exarch?
Well, I had the extra 20 points.
Okay.
And I was.
Instead of messing with something else.
Yeah, rather than trying to squeeze something else in, I was like, yeah, I got the 20 points for it.
All right, cool.
Yep.
So we hope you enjoyed. Again, subscribe. I know it was a little dark lighting. We did this pretty much later here, and but we seemed to have got the kids quieted down, so I was pretty happy with that. But comment below. Again, don't attack the list. We didn't do much. I know one thing that I'll be thinking about. The Swarm Lord had some powers to kind of do. Really, they just didn't come into play. A lot of my units didn't really fit the things that needed to deal with very well. that or at least would have made a big difference for any change like preferred enemy or stuff like that. I just wouldn't have been able to do much from where she was and all that stuff. So, you know, I mean, if you want to flame us, I guess, you know, I welcome comments. We don't get many of them, you know, we get them here and there. But of course, I just threw a bunch of bugs that I wanted to try out. I'll try to get a little bit more competitive. I actually have a trick up my sleeve coming up pretty soon to deal with these tricky Eldar. So maybe I'll get Carl back here on another night that I can unleash that with. And then he'll be upset because it uses the Aegis defense wall. Yeah, 4+ with Venom Thorps. I actually built it and I have it painted, and some stuff with that. So
I've actually gotten a unit of 10 of the old metal Wraithguard with the new plastic D-side. I cut the tip off, put the plastic tip on, so I've got 10 of those now, so I can actually run one of them those units.
I'm gonna get on
as soon as I
film.
get it painted.
I'm gonna get on film here at the last of this bat rep in case you're going. So we have a forum for Spectre Studios. You can check for that and start talking to us on there. We have a lot of our games covering because this man we need to probe going. We're gonna try to get his painting going on for our channel as well, and he's gonna be painting my Hakaslam for Infinity. So that's why I'm gonna be busting him. And I would like to get for my Dark Eldar when we do our little Dark Eldar fight down the road, our Civil War that me and Carl do pretty well. Yep. I'm gonna definitely need my Harlequins.
The Harlequins, yeah.
So he's been doing those too.
I came this close to when I was laying in the colors and blocking them in for the base coating. Came that close to painting them identically. The two units the same.
That would be fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're flipping back and forth.
We're like brothers, meaning
Craft World and Dark World.
They're switching back and forth, playing sides, and then bringing back secrets and stuff like that. Whoever the highest bidder. I love it. We'll love it.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get that time going again. If there's a bat rep between the two of us, way back, but that was 2 old codexes. Of course, Dark Eldar don't have one, but the Eldar do have a new one. So we'll try to get some more of these out there. So if you want some more 40k bat reps, let us know. Let us know what battles you want to see. We have quite a bit of different armies, and we have different Spectres with them. Sure. We definitely enjoy that. So
maybe sometime me and Spectre Foreman can throw down with the Guinness Marines again.
Yeah, I think though there's a thing about what we want to do with that. So thinking, if you're gonna play Guinness Marine, we're gonna have to do drunken 40k of that.
Inspired by Las Vegas Open.
Absolutely, we're gonna have to do beer objectives. We'll find a beer objective thing from that right there.
I like that.
That will be one of the missions. So maybe we'll do that. We'll bring them, and I'll bring maybe Guard or something like that, because my Guard are a bunch of hoodlums and drunks.
Yeah, but you can't be doing a drink for everyone that gets killed.
Who knows?
You'll be face down after turn 2.
You'll have a very shaky camera, and we'll lose track. So we'll have to come up with some rules. Yeah, a lot of Imperial Guard units dying. We'll see how that works. But again, comment below, subscribe. We are almost at 100 subscribers, so we're giving away an X-Wing game. If you have seen a lot of other battles there, I mean that's
that's a fun game. We love playing that one. Real quick, real fun, real lighthearted.
All right, so to end this now, we'll finish that right there again. Thanks again, and happy gaming, guys.